I made a double-layered flannel shirt to attract a goth girlfriend. Hi, my name is Tanner. I'm a stand-up comedian with a degree in fashion design, and I'm single. And I want to change that. That's why I'm starting a new series where I'm making clothes in hopes to attract a goth girl to come date me. Will it work? Will I make the right things? I guess only time will tell. Now, there are two rules that I'm going to go by for this whole series. The first one, all clothing must be made originally by me or heavily altered by me. This means I can't just go to a thrift store and find a piece of clothing and dye it black and call it good. Either I have to make something from scratch, or I have to upcycle something in a way that I have significantly impacted the clothing. The second rule, the majority of the materials must be thrifted. Now, I can't get everything from the thrift store, but as much as I can, I will. And this means I might have to make some creative decisions down the road to make sure that the sourcing of the material is as secondhand as possible. One thing I've always loved about the goth aesthetic and the punk aesthetic is the DIY-ness of it all. The way that people are able to put their own voice into the things they wear and to give second life to the things they own. I went to the thrift store the other day and I found a bunch of flannel shirts. And I love how everything is different colors and different patterns. They're all plaid or checkered, but that is such a loose term in the way that these are plaid or checkered. No two shirts are the same, and I want to take advantage of this. So I have two pieces of clothing I'm going to make from these shirts I bought. There's a bunch of different ways you can go with the goth aesthetic. I don't know the names of the different sub-styles of goth. I just kind of know the general vibe of it all. But the goth people that I was always attracted to, it was always kind of more that grungy 90s kind of goth look with the flannels, with the very loose clothing, with oversized and long skirts and long shirts. The first is going to be a double-layered flannel shirt, and the second is going to be a patchwork skirt. If you're a beginner at sewing, both of these projects are ones that I think are very beginner-friendly. It doesn't require any complicated techniques. It's just mostly straight stitching and piecing things together. This video, we're going to focus on the double-layered flannel shirt, and the next video, we'll go over the patchwork skirt. All I did with the shirts was I found two shirts I liked. One was a red shirt with thinner lines, and the other was a blue and white shirt with very thick stripes. I think the contrast in colors as well as patterns is going to make this harsh contrast that will actually look really fun. And that's something I love doing, is making things that shouldn't work. It's a challenge, but that's the fun of it.